Anyone use Discover card? I don't. I don't know if they're good or not. So let's see what these do. Alcoa looks like it's up here a little bit. See, Netflix closed the day at 950, so down about 50 points from the high. Alcoa coming down a bit. Anyone take any good trades today? We crushed Amazon. Can y'all hear me in the Discord? Okay, cool. Yes. What'd y'all do? What trades y'all take? There's a bunch of y'all in here. I'm sure y'all took something. Amazon was pretty solid today. It closed up near highs. Interesting. I liked where Meta was, but it closed a little weak. So I was honestly going to maybe swing that overnight if it closed up around 635, but it didn't. So I just stayed away from that for the time being. But I think that all-time high break is going to be solid. Microsoft had some news today. Oracle sold off quite a bit, which I thought was kind of weird. Discover, not much movement here. Kinder starting to push up, it looks like. Nice. Alcoa, nothing too crazy there. Tesla closed in under 415. Kinder Morgan pushed up a little bit here. Still not that much. Discover still not moving. I don't know why Tesla's down today because it was so strong off the open, Zuma. I mean, this thing ripped. Typically, when you see this kind of action on Tesla off the open, it just kind of either slowly continues or stays stagnant at the top. But for it to pull straight back down here, then actually end up closing on lows, to me is just interesting. I don't know. It was really weak yesterday. Maybe it's some sort of sell the news on the whole Trump deal, but I really don't know. I think this is just kind of waiting here for its earnings, possibly. Let's see, when are those earnings? Those earnings are going to be on next week. So this may just kind of be flat until next week. But Meta, I was talking today about Meta, guys, for a trade either tomorrow or Friday or even next week. But they have earnings next week as well. I think on the same day as Tesla, actually, on the 29th. Yeah, so the same day as Tesla. I would love, like, this is something I'd want to be swinging into, this all-time high, but I'm not going to swing contracts for earnings, and all the contracts are super expensive. Like, so next week, if I were to buy the 650 calls, which is $25 out of the money, they are $1,500. And then, I'm like, okay, well, maybe the week after that, because IV is 10% lower, 650 calls are $1,700. So to me, it's worthwhile to buy an extra week for $200 more. So that's probably what I would do. If this closes strong tomorrow, maybe what I try to do, I don't really want to buy up in this area ahead of earnings, but I also think there could be an earnings run out. That's just kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're looking at Discover, Jay. You're up 2,110 NVIDIA and SPY calls. Nice. Yeah, Discover still hasn't moved yet. So what are the other ones? Alcoa, pretty flat here. Pretty flat. Nothing too exciting. Kinder Morgan. Ooh, that got hit. Going for $30. But yeah, no, I think Tesla's interesting. I don't know if I want to buy into this weakness or maybe I'm missing something. I don't really know why it's so weak. But But wow, here goes Kinder Morgan. This thing's getting killed. Let me see when Discover what time this comes out. DFS should be at 4:20 Eastern time, so we still got about 14 minutes for that one. And then yeah, so Kinder already came out here, and then where's Alcoa? I don't have it here. Anyways, yeah, maybe must salute. Yeah, I mean, I really don't think anyone took that seriously. I don't think that a multi-$100 billion company would be affected by that. I mean, if he said some words, I think we all know go with that. That could be a different story, but he didn't. And Rishi on YouTube, what do you think will happen on DFS? I don't know, actually. I mean, it was really strong today, so it'd be hard for me to think this is going to totally tank with the amount of buying you saw today. But who knows? Who knows? I was surprised that Netflix didn't see any follow through today. At one point, I thought we would kind of early on here when it broke this downtrend and started pushing up above 990. I thought it would hold and then try to make its way to 1,000, but I ended up giving that up, and then it was just kind of a sell-off from there on. So kind of interesting. But for anyone that wasn't there for live trading, Amazon was solid. We got in this right before high of day, around 232.50. Broke high of the day, ended up breaking 233, volume spike, and this just ripped. So ended up selling everything around 234. So, $1.50 move or so, ended up going to 235, which would have been a nice hold, but still it was like almost 100% trade. If you held the entire time all the way up to here, but still it was pretty solid. Yeah, it was slow but great, and honestly, those are sometimes my favorite. PLTR had a good move today. Let's take a look. Yeah, kind of a weird opening action here for the first 45 minutes, but then they went on a tear. They got earnings coming up as well. Let's see, those are going to be on February 3rd. So, under 70 was a pretty nice buy area there. We're already up, low 65, 63, ish in that area. So we're already up, 10 to 13 points. Pretty nice. Have I entered DFS? No, so I'm not. This isn't a live trading thing, Jay Aquino, but this is breaking out. Honestly, this is an awesome little day trade. It looks like today, but on earnings day. So we're basically just going over these earnings when they come out. We still have about 10 minutes until that happens. But I'm also watching Alcoa and Kinder Morgan. See what they do. So Kinder dropped off back above 30 though. It hit 28.80. It's kind of crazy. EU tax credits being attacked by Trump, plus Elon could absolutely impact. Sponge, so you think that that salute Elon did is affecting Tesla? You do think that? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. Let's just see what's in the news here. Musk pours cold water on Trump match. Interesting. So Musk. So you guys heard about the Stargate thing that they're putting $500 billion into AI? It looks like Musk tweeted on On X, the two of the companies behind the project don't have enough capital to follow through on their pledges. That's kind of interesting. He said they don't actually have the money. And he wrote that 11:35 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday, replying to a post from OpenAI. He also doesn't like OpenAI. He doesn't like Sam Altman. Elon was one of the somewhat of a founder of OpenAI, I believe, but him and Sam Altman don't like each other. So it could just be trash talk. I don't know. What else here? Jamie Dimon plans to help Elon Musk as much as he can. The guy is our Einstein, he says. Wedbush maintains outperformance. Tesla raises price target to 550, and that fell today. Tesla unusual options activity that came out after open today. Let's see what option it's on. Investors with a lot of money to spend have taken a bearish stance on Tesla, and retail traders should know. We noticed that trades, let's see, Benzinga is normal, 38% bullish, 51% bearish. 80 are puts for a total of 4 million and 232 are calls, a total amount. How does that make sense? Out of the special options we uncovered, 80 are puts for a total amount of 4 million. 232 are calls for a total of 11 million. So it's evident that the major market moves are focusing on a price band between 340 and 500 for Tesla spending the last 3 months. I think 500 is definitely more in play than well, I mean, I guess 340 could happen, but I don't think so. I think 500 is more in play. Why is TI not announcing earnings? Skip the December event, and the earnings date keeps getting pushing down. I don't know. That's just weird. Huey. I think that I just don't want to touch SMCI. There's just too much going on, like shady stuff. I don't like it. To me, that's just not clear and not easy to trade. So let me go check on these earnings real quick. DFS, we still got about 6.5 minutes on that. Alcoa, really nothing there. These are probably going to be duds except for DFS. And then, Kinder Morgan, little move down, but all the way back up. But yeah, SMCI, interesting. Oracle is up a ton. Same with ARM. Wow, ARM, really strong move this morning. Wow. That would have been a nice trade. Jeez. Open and just went straight up, though. What else you guys seeing? What other tickets you want me to look at here? I'm going to wait around for DFS, see what goes on there. Then we'll get out of here. Take a look at DGNX, okay? Geez, big after hours move here. This was basically did nothing all day into the last couple minutes. Just started kind of gapping up here. Let's see what the news is. Price time which would be IPO share slip on debut. Did they IPO today? Oh, they did IPO today. Interesting. I wonder why it's up after hours here. So it IPO'd at 11 o'clock today, or 12 Eastern. It's pretty flat, no volume in it. And then all of a sudden here, boom. Yeah, that's weird. Halting with not much volume. It's just, I don't know. That's really weird to me. Rishi, good eye. AA just popped off. Thanks, Jay. Let me take a look. There it goes. Yeah. Alcoa, boom. There it goes. Just a rule of thumb for you guys that just don't know this. Typically on earnings day, it's like every 5 minutes there would be new ones. So typically people do it either right at close, 4 Eastern, 4:05, 4:10, or 4:15. Then sometimes 4:20, like DFS. Typically it's not at 4:20, unless it's like really packed earnings. So I really don't know why these are coming out kind of late. Sash, can you take a look at STLD? STLD. Let's see. They got earnings coming up. It looks like, oh, they have them today. I don't know anything about this. Steel Dynamics. I don't know much about this company, but yeah, we'll see. We can see what these do. This does as well. We'll see when those earnings come out. Also, for anyone on Twitter and YouTube, if you're interested in joining our Discord, I think I have a banner here somewhere that I can put up for you right here. Just that should be a link to get in here. Then if you're into, we're running a 5-day free trial for premium as well. So we got a ton of members in here. We got like 45,000 members in the chat altogether. So come take a look if you're interested. And also, like I said, we got a 5-day free trial going on. No credit card, nothing. You don't have to put anything down. Give me 1 second here, guys. So yeah, if anyone has questions on that, DFS is red. Let's go take a look. Don't see any real movement yet, but I think that this number, no, they haven't reported yet. There's no way. They're coming out in about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Let's see, we got about 1 minute here. What was the other one? STLD you want me to look at? This might come out in this 20-minute mark. If not, I'll probably move on. But yeah, so for X and YouTube, we got a 5-day free trial on our premium going on. If you use that QR code, that should at least put you to our Watt page where you can join for free as well, just to check it out. We got multiple coaches here. I'm the day trading coach, but we have swing trading, like passive options trading, technical analysis. We might be adding, I think we are adding a Forex coaching. So a lot of stuff going on. There's also a ton of free education here. But regardless, check out the 5-day free trial. Let's see here. DFS should be coming out any second here. We're at 4:20 Eastern. Still nothing. Interesting. Still not out. 30 seconds passed. So a little stat here. Revenue has beat estimates 13 times in 17 quarters. Considering it's a credit card company, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens again. A lot of people are having to use credit cards. Yeah, maybe 4:30. Is the QR code supposed to be on the banner? Yeah, of course it is. Why? Why do you ask that? Let me go ahead and scan it and just see what pops up here. What's up, Poogie? Still nothing here in Discover. Maybe it'll be a 5 minute late kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Yeah. Anyone that's listening, are y'all in any Discover? Rishi, it got moved to tomorrow. Really? Let me take a look. That would make sense. I don't really know. Maybe it's tomorrow pre-market. One day ago. I'm still seeing January 22nd here. Expected to report earnings January 22nd, 2025, after market close. How'd that go, Poogie? Did it go good? Yeah, I mean, I would think that their conference call is tomorrow. Yeah, so their conference call is in the morning, but maybe they moved the number as well. But I don't know. There's a huge surge in volume here at the close, so that would signify to me that it's going to be today. But I don't know. Here we go. We're getting some numbers here. Discover reported quarterly earnings of $5.11 per share. It's beat analyst consensus estimate of $3.58 by 42.74%. That's huge. I'm not seeing any movement here on the chart. That came out 45 seconds ago, and I barely see any transactions going through here. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. I don't know. This is weird. Let's take a look at the other ones, though. This is kind of stagnant. Alcoa ripped up here and already pulling back down. Kinder Morgan back up. So he's just kind of reversed their earnings move. So not super exciting there. Google closed above 198 though. So that was kind of flat today. I don't know. I'm really interested in Meta. I'm just kind of waiting for this thing to get back up here. I like this setup, kind of a triple top. So if we can break through that 640 level, I think 650 is going to happen very quickly. And above 650, I think that's where the breakout really happens. You might see a squeeze there. So I'm excited for that. Been waiting on this for a while. Anyone else on YouTube or X trade Amazon today? That was my day trade. Really solid. Oh, DFS is moving. Nice. A little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. Some more sales. 4.76 billion beat 4.46 estimates. They beat by about 300 million. So probably keep going here. The more that numbers come out, it's weird. 3 minutes later, you get a little bit more news. Here we go. Yeah, Discover. Anyone in these? Anyone on YouTube or X have calls on this? A lot of you guys are active. So far, DFS sitting at 202, coming back to 201 now. Rishi of calls, okay. What strike and expiration? You guys going like what is it? 1 DTE, 2 DTE now? Not too crazy of a move here. 197.50. Okay, cool. So you're going so you're in the money at this point. That's good. 200 expires January 31. Cool. Yeah, very close to the money. So I mean if this could open like 205, 206, you guys should be looking good. Steven at 200, 2 DTE. Nice. That's good, guys. So far, I mean, it's doing okay. It's not like skyrocketing, but not a terrible move so far. Up about $5. It was also it was up almost 8.25 dollars today, but almost 4.5%. So maybe a little exhausted. Let's see what some of these contracts you guys got here. 50s, 200s. Wow, those 200 calls. Very low volume there. Big spread, like a 50% spread. That's huge. So 200 calls for today, a little bit better. Still a big spread on these, but IV about 80%. To me, that's really high on this week's. So you may need a bigger move on this week expiration for sure. But IV won't just completely collapse when the first second the market opens, but it'll definitely be going down pretty quick. So keep that in mind tomorrow at open. I will be live trading for free tomorrow morning as well. Starting at 9:15 Eastern time, 15 minutes before the open. And I usually go until about 10:30 Eastern. So I trade that first hour, live signal, everything like that. So for anyone that hasn't joined that on other platforms that aren't in the Discord, I hope you guys join up tomorrow. Sitting here at 202, almost 203. Interesting. Let's see. Alcoa still not, just kind of came back down. Nothing too crazy there. Same with Kinder. So I'll watch this for a few more minutes here, then I'll get out of here. Sean Choi, yeah, for sure. Hope to see a lot of you guys join the Discord if you haven't. There's 100 times more going on there than on YouTube and Twitter for sure. We do quite a bit of streams on here, but a lot of our stuff is in-house. So just FYI, scan that QR code. That'll at least get you close. And that should get you to our Watt page. Little pop here for y'all that are in Discover, though. Just keep in mind that their conference call, their earnings call is tomorrow morning. So I think that's where you're going to see more of a move, or at least going to see another move, maybe higher, maybe it comes back down. I don't know, but this is probably going to stay pretty stagnant up here above 200, I would guess, until tomorrow at pre-market. So I think I'm going to wrap things up here. If there's any last-minute questions, please ask. If not, then I will see you guys tomorrow morning for some live trading. And let's try to finish the week strong. So far, it's been a great week. I think the next 2-3 weeks are going to be awesome. Yes, sir. All right. Not seeing anything, guys. So have a good rest of the day. If you need me, you know where to find me here in the Discord, YouTube, X people. That's kind of where you're going to, new high on Discover. If you have questions throughout the day, that's where you're going to have to find me. So let me know if you join up. If you do, just do @Ethan in there, and you'll find me. But there's a bunch of stuff going on there. So have a good rest of the day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.